Well, it's a generic box. It's come from a UK seller. It's a HD portable DVR with 2.5 TFT LCD screen, model, video recorder camera, image sensor 1/4, color CMOS HD sensor, which I presume would be Sony. Supported HDMC, supports SD MMC class cards up to 32 gig. So it's not micro. That sounds like a standard card to me. Real-time time and date display. There, spit it out. High-speed recording with low light response, LEDs, powered 5 CD volts, which is standard, so I presume that's 1000 milliamps. Power supply, car charger, AC 100 240 volts optional. Microphones included. I'll open the rest of the box, so I'll have to turn it off while I do this, and I'll start again. But if I believe rightly, I've seen these advertised quite frequently on Amazon from about £25–27. The most expensive one I've ever seen was £59, which was HD with MOV4, but I don't think it's going to have MOV4. It's not using an old-fashioned card. It's got the same writing all the way around. Lord knows where this one is probably manufactured in China, I presume. It must come from an English seller. Well, we'll open the box and we'll have a look. Well, I would open the box if I could do it at the same time. Bear with me. Well, it's an interesting little box. It's an interesting little camera. Very, very small. All is put on. Hang on, is it Chinese he speaks or Japanese? I can't remember which one it is now. That's your lot. I'll set it up and then I'll get back to this recording. It can't be that hard to set up. You just plug it in and play, I should imagine. It's the only part that would be a mystery is the settings. As long as it says menu in English, then we can soon find out a way to get round it. That's a nice one from an English seller, all Chinese. It is one paper as well, so there's nothing else. No other writing on it. There's the battery. I presume that would be USB cable. That's all of 6 inches long, I should imagine. Cross now you're going to put that into a computer from the camera. To get some more USB ports, you need at least 4 inches to get into them. So that cable won't be much good. Charger's got a lighter. Hopefully it's fused. Oh, and a sucker. A rubber sucker. This must be the smallest. Bloody hell, it is small. That has got to be one of the smallest rubber suckers for mounting anything I've ever seen. It's not even 1 1/4 inches wide, tops. Not even 1 1/4 inches. So that wouldn't be too safe on a window in a bit of heat. In fact, they could have put a big suction cup on it. The actual suction cup is from side to side exactly 1.5 millimeters, centimetres. Can't remember what I'm reading here because I can't see. Well, that's going to be a tricky one to stick on a screen. Nice and small, but a bit of an asshole the way it fits. Yeah, I'll have to set it up and try it. Once I've got it set up, I'll get back onto the recording. But that was the unboxing. A lot of Chinese, a lot of paper, a lot of rubbish. Generic box from an English seller. Please stay with me for the review. Thank you. Well, I've fitted the rubber sucker to it. It's a very, very flimsy sucker. I suppose this weighs about 2 grams, perhaps a little bit more. It's as big as my mini phone that I use in the house, not the one in the car. The one in the car is built into the car, but the mini one, it's about the same size as my mini Samsung phone, which I just use in the house for knocking around with. I mean, it looks nice. It's got 6 IR lights, which I presume will be no good because the maximum on infrared is about 10 centimetres, so they ain't going to be much use for night vision. But it would be interesting to do some tests on it and see what it's like in the night vision without the lights. Hopefully the lights you can turn off, because you got more chance of them reflecting off the screen than doing any good. But it looks as though it might work, that you can turn them off, hopefully. The screen angle, I would say, is about... It's alright because it keeps raining here. I would imagine the angle of the screen, the viewing lens, is about 90 degrees. Yet according to the box, or I've read somewhere, it says 120 degrees, but I would say that's more like 90. But we'll carry on the review later. I should imagine this is pretty simple to set up. Actually, it's not a bad looking thing, as long as it works. We're yet to find out if this one works, but it looks, it actually looks nice, and it would sit quite discreetly in your car without being very noticeable at all. Yeah, quite a neat little thing, as long as it does the job. But we'll get back to the review in a little bit. I know this is a bit of a broken review, but I'm using a little camera because I can't set my other camera up at the same time for some unknown reason. The tripod's not holding the camera. I've got nowhere in this room where I've got the computers to actually rest the cameras, plus the CCTV showing all through the house, back garden, car, everything. But it does look pretty good actually. So far it's so good.